Hi, my name is Theodos Zamenopoulos and I am the course team chair for the T211 course. My favorite designs are usually artifacts that redefine the problem of the task in hand. So for instance, I like certain buildings, like the Cité de la Musique in Paris, where the architect opted to design a social space, a city-like environment within the building instead of the building itself. I also like certain natural artifacts created by birds, ants or termites because I'm fascinated on how creative designs emerge out of the distributed activity of tiny individuals without an overarching plan. That's it. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Emma Dewberry, course team member for U101 Design Thinking, and I brought with me today a vegetable chopper, which is a new favourite design of mine. It's very simple and you chop vegetables by pulling the string, like so. So you don't use any energy, it's really easy to clean and my 6-year-old thinks it's the most funky thing ever. Oh, I think it's lovely.
Hi, I'm Georgie Holden. I'm chair of the course T307, Innovation Designing for a Sustainable Future. There are many designs that I could have chosen as my favourite, but today the one I'm talking about is my memory stick. What I particularly like about it, it's lovely rubbery tactile feel, but particularly I like this little bit at the end here. Took me a while to figure out what it does, but now when I put it in my computer, I don't lose the cap. It's also got half my life on here. Photographs, documents, all sorts of stuff, and I just think it's amazing. Such a nifty little device.
Hello, I am Katerina Alexiou, and as my favorite design, I decided to show this subterranean dwelling complex in Tunisia. I'm interested in studying design as a complex process, and this is an example of a beautiful design that was created through a complex evolutionary process. The local people created these houses in order to protect themselves against the harsh climate of the desert, but also against foreign invaders. This place also has an interesting contemporary history, and many of you may recognize it as the house of Luke Skywalker in Star Wars movie. So for me, this is an interesting example to show the idea that design is about many things. It's about having a creative idea or a creative vision, but also it's about being able to respond to complex environmental, social, economic needs.
Hi, my name is Matthew Cook. I work in the design group as a lecturer. I'm a social scientist. My favourite design is the bicycle, and this is my bicycle. It's a classical racing design, and it's a bit dirty because I rode it in this morning. I really like the simplicity of it on the one hand, with the frame of the 2 triangles. And I like the way, though, that that's contrasted with the complexity of the chain rings and everything going on down here. But I guess the main reason why I like the bike is that it's a simple, effective technology which may help us attain sustainability.
Hello, I'm Nicole Schadewitz and I'm a member of the U101 team. I brought along a card of my favorite design. It's a cup, and this cup is moving around like as it was tipsy when you pour something in. And I really like this design because it's really emotional, and it's not that you are feeling tipsy, but the cup is. I love it.
My name's Peter Lloyd. I'm a senior lecturer in design at the Open University, and the object that I've chosen as my favourite design is a fan. Now this looks like quite a simple object, but what I love about it is it creates complexity out of simplicity. As you unwrap the fan, you get this beautiful object, you get these lovely patterns, and it's also a useful object. So when you take it out, you can cool yourself down when you're too hot.
Hello, I'm Robin Roy, Professor of Design and Environment here at the Open University. My background's in engineering, design and planning. My interests are teaching and research in the area of sustainable design and innovation. Here are some views of a single-storey extension to my 1929 semi-detached house that we had designed and built in 2009. with me acting as client and detailed design specifier. It has solar water heating panels on the main roof and a small conservatory and sun space. I like the end result very much as it's modern, light and airy. It's warm and partly solar heated, and it meets our living needs very well.
Hello, I'm Steve Garner. I'm a member of the course team for Design Thinking and the second level course Design and Designing. My favourite design object is this chair that I designed maybe 25 years ago now. And one thing I like about it is the economy. It's economy of materials, it's light in weight, it's sustainable, and I think quite good looking. My favourite design.
Hi, my name is Jenny Hart. I work at the Open University in the design department. I'm a researcher and I'm working on the Atelier D project. My object that I've chosen to show you is this Russian doll. I like it because it's not particularly expensive object. I bought it in an airport in Moscow. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning and it was the only shop that was open. I like it because, one, it reminds me of that time that I spent in the airport. I was there all night. But also, I like the object because it's got a nice shape and it's got quite a lot of nice patterns on there, and I quite like patterns. I also like the fact that you can open it up and pull out smaller variations on that doll, and each one is slightly different. And as you do that, they get smaller and smaller to one that is very small. I find that a lot of children I know really like this object.
Hello, my name is Stephen Potter and I'm the Professor of Transport Strategy working here with the Design Group. The designed object I brought along unfortunately wouldn't fit into this room, so I've brought a photograph of it, and it is a roundabout. Now, you may not think that a roundabout is a particular designed object, but it did develop at the early part of the 20th century in the UK, but in the garden cities of Welwyn and Letchworth. And it was there to address a particular problem that emerged of the growing amount of motorised traffic at that time. You might think of a roundabout as just being a simple engineering solution, but roundabouts can actually be iconic and they can become a design symbol. And that's particularly so here in Milton Keynes. Just a few years ago, when Milton Keynes had its 40th anniversary, the strapline was Roundabout 40. A pretty awful pun, but it shows the way in which the roundabout has actually moved into becoming a branding object as well as a simple engineering one.